Welcome to another edition of Whatcom Sports Report. I'm Femi Abebefe alongside Kylie Wade, who is taking off her reporter hat and putting on her anchor hat this week. Kylie, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, thank you.
That's excellent. Tonight we have Western sports highlights, also Dick Stark in studio, and 2A high school football championship game highlights, and much more. Welcome to the Final Bell, a national sports discussion show where we tackle all the topics in all of sports. Folks, it is basketball season, so we are hitting the hardwood. Later in studio, we have new Western head men's basketball coach Tony Dominguez chatting with us. But first, the defending national champion Western men's basketball team and women's basketball team take the floor to show off their skills and embrace the fans at a pep rally known as Viking Jam. You spoke a little bit about the new guys, so I guess I'll direct this question to Coach. Some of these guys right here are household names. People have been familiar with them. Who are some faces that may step up and have a breakout season that fans aren't too familiar with?
Well, maybe Austin Bragg down there.
And for the men's team, it was another dominating performance this week on the hardwood as they defeated Simon Fraser 93-76. The number 6 ranked Vikings will put their undefeated record on the line this Saturday as they take on Quest BC at 3 o'clock from Sam Carver Gymnasium. The next Blazers home game will be December 8th, which will start a 5-game homestand to finish out the month of December. There will be plenty of opportunities to catch the Blazers live in action. March Madness obviously is now upon us. The brackets have been revealed. Selection Sunday is in the past. All the conference tournaments are in the past. So we now know who's playing who and where. So starting off, the most controversial thing from probably Selection Sunday was the Miami Hurricanes and them not getting a number 1 seed. They are the first team in tournament history to win the ACC outright and the ACC tournament and not receive a number 1 seed. So do you guys believe Miami is robbed, and should they be a number 1 seed? Sean, we'll start off with you. Do you think I'll be someone that's good out here on the water?
Do I think you'll be good?
I'm not going to do that bad. If anything happens, please call my mother and father and let them know.
Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, I am. All right.
After about an hour here on Lake Patton, I can tell you that it does take some skill, it takes some finesse. As a former athlete, I thought that I'd be able to come out here. I have a little bit of rhythm, so I thought I could be able to do this pretty easily, but I learned very quickly that you need the core strength, you need the lightness on your feet and on your toes to be able to master the inner chi of stand-up and paddle yoga. The Lady Vikings tipped off the Linda Goodrich Classic as they took on Carroll College and Evergreen State College from Sam Carver Gymnasium. From the beginning, Western had a clear advantage as they were able to use their size on the inside to dominate the opposition. The ball eventually winds up in the hands of Marcel Pounds, who pulls up for the smooth jumper. Keeping up with the offensive clinic, Jenny White and Sydney Donaldson showed off the old give and go, giving White the easy backdoor lane. In between games, fans got down and showed off some of their dance moves. Sean, this has you written all over it. This dance is called Gangnam Style. Watch and learn. So what does this mean for the town? I know there's a lot of excitement going on around the team and around all athletics. What kind of success does this mean for the town and the county as a whole? New head coach Tony Dominguez and the Western Washington Vikings headed down to Seattle to take on former coach Brad Jackson and the Washington Huskies. Great ball movement in transition as Richard Woodward finds Austin Bragg for the jam. Woodward was on point yet again against the Huskies as he drops another dime pass, this time for Paul Jones, who slams it home and ignites the Vikings bench. The Huskies responded as guard Andrew Andrews throws up the lob for Martin Brunig. More great ball movement from the Vikings as they're able to find the big fella, Chris Mitchell, inside, who scores with the baby hook off of the glass. Senior forward Paul Jones had a stellar game as he was able to provide 15 points for the Vikings, including this fast break lay-in. Unfortunately, his efforts were short as the Huskies, led by Wilcox and Njai, defeated Western Washington 88-78. For many walk-on collegiate athletes, making the team is an uphill battle. But for Western senior Thomas Guyton, it was another step in what some may say is an already difficult journey.
At the beginning, I felt like I needed to prove myself to,
So that was my main challenge, but to work hard and earn myself a spot on the team.
Gaiden, who if you couldn't tell is hearing impaired, uses his situation as motivation to do everything as well as people with regular hearing can do.
If anything, it made me feel blessed to be where I am today, because honestly, my parents gave me that choice to either grow up with the deaf culture or the hearing culture. And I truly believe that if I had gone the deaf culture route, if I had grown up in that setting, that I wouldn't be who I am today. I would not be at Western Washington University. I would not be doing pole vault.
As a pole vaulter for the Western track and field team, he got the opportunity to compete in the 2009 Deaf Olympics in Taipei, Taiwan. It was in Taipei where he was able to connect with people just like himself.
It's a real eye-opening experience in which, for one, it felt like the real Olympics because over 80 countries were involved, and I've never seen so many deaf people in one place my entire life. It blew my mind, and it really gave me the opportunity to broaden my networks, my connections, and practice my sign language and actually apply it is overall the immediate experience.
After the Taipei Games, Gaiden continued to work hard at his craft and would start to see the results.
It's all about junior year, in which I started hitting marks that were competitive in conference.
Throughout his time at Western, he continued to grow close with his fellow teammates. During class, workouts, and off-the-field activities, he believes he and his teammates have built a bond that really shaped his experience as a Viking.
I love Western Washington University. We have such a really amazing track family, and I believe that it defined my time at Western Washington University, because without these guys, I'm not sure how much being a Viking would mean to me.
One of his most memorable moments as a vaulter was at the track meet at the University of Washington, in which he vaulted a personal best, 14 feet and 9 inches.
I came within a centimeter of clearing 15 feet 5 inches, which would have qualified me for nationals.
Although he didn't get to qualify for nationals, this summer he will once again represent his country at the Deaf Olympics, this time in Sofia, Bulgaria.
I plan on ending my career in Bulgaria, try and go out on top, because really it's about representing the United States, whether or not it's in the deaf world or the hearing world. I'm proud of my country, and we're gonna go show everybody how we do it here.
Gaiden plans on graduating in the spring of 2014 with a degree in K-12 physical education with an endorsement in health and fitness. Once he walks across the graduation stage, he wants to walk right into the field of teaching and coaching, where he'll have the opportunity to pass down knowledge to kids who wish to follow in his footsteps.
I realized how much I enjoyed seeing people improve and making a positive impact on the lives of other people, and helping people really reach the potential, wherever that potential may be. And I really make me feel good to see that and know that I can make a difference.
Femi Abebefe with a special edition of Viking Access.